Do you see a character?
I don't see anything. Wait, hold on.
Really? You're Owl, right?
Yep, yep. No, sorry, I found it.
Oh, goody. Yep, so under the edit section, you can change the name.
Alright, so I just made myself less useless.
Why?
Sorry?
How? How so?
I now have a score of 10 in appraisal.
Oh, and right now you're useless at everything because you're you're apparently addicted to doing something you're unable to do. So it's kind of created an odd situation.
Hey, hey, hey. My stealthing ability has not been infringed on, thank you.
You know, you get a minus every day. You can't satisfy your addiction, and you are statistically incapable of performing that feat. So
No, it
the
just says I have
penalties
to
are
mess with
just.
the person's mind. It doesn't state that I have to specifically use my psychic powers on them.
And I specifically get to decide what it specifically is.
Dang
Specifically.
it.
Because I'm the GM.
Oh, good thing I increased my potential.
I mean, okay. And, where are you? Oh, we need you.
She's slaying the Jabberwocky and eating the dog.
Yeah. The heck is Wingnut offline? I'm gonna yell at that guy so hard. Ah! Ree! Alright, so I think it actually makes sense to spend creation points and then base characteristic scores second, because how you spend your creation points might dictate where you put your characteristic scores. Anyway, so let's just get you started on that so that you can spend time reading all the choices and then decide. So in that base book on the page 16 of the PDF, that's the advantage list. So somebody told me that they are like feats in D&D. I guess I somewhat agree, but they are much more significant. They have a lot more power than D&D feats. So you get 3 creation points that you can spend, and the number is how much it costs to get. So that's how much it costs. You get exactly what it says. And if you scroll all the way down to page 21 of the PDF, you can see disadvantages. If you want more creation points, you can choose disadvantages. And it's pretty simple. It's the exact opposite. You get exactly what it says and as many creation points as the score of the disadvantage.
Okay.
Yep. So, just some perks and benefits that you can choose from, and plenty of disadvantages for things that might just make good flavor and a good story. So, not necessarily super bad for everything.
How many creation points is it?
You get 3.
Alright.
If you want more, you can choose disadvantages. Right. And now I'm just going to open some stuff and we can do something. Can't get too sad that we're missing 2 players. Have the game to run. Oh, boo-hoo. Alright, so y'all are going to sleep, and if you recall, Margaret has, unlike most other people, has a good night's sleep, but also sees something kind of weird. And I can overly recap it like it's some kind of Japanese anime, or we could just. Well, I guess Owl missed it. He wasn't around for it. Let me overly recap it. We can't briefly recap, that would be lame. Alright, where is the book? Yes. Dun, dun, dun. This is a good book. Okay. Alright, so the nightmares, which you fortunately don't remember, were replaced by an unusual dream. Just Margaret. He was just standing somewhere in the middle of some kind of dark void. There's a doorway. It's a pretty door with plenty of twisted metal engravings on wood, and the door just opens, showing a room full of candles, and in there is a kid. It's like a 10-year-old girl. He's just hanging out by a window. And if you head on in there, she will run towards you, part her hair with her hand, and she'll be surprised and say and ask who you are, and also point out how it's certainly not polite to frighten a young lady. And then she says, "I'm glad to see somebody after such a long time, but I do not believe this is the most appropriate place to speak. It does not seem like you have that much time either, so why don't you come see me? I will be waiting for you." And that's the end of it. And, yeah, it is now the morning, and notably, the weather has not improved. It's still cloudy and dark. Still haven't seen the sun since you got here. It's lousy.
Can I check to see if someone's using weather magic?
Weather magic. I mean, writing paper? No, not writing paper. Though the party experienced an unusual incident where they saw an old guy wearing some priestly robes and followed him. He Uh-oh. What did you touch? Uh-oh.
Cursed you guys, not me. I've been sitting over here with the wolves.
You touched plenty of stuff in that old cathedral. Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure it was a chandelier, though.
What chandelier? The Dreamcatcher thing?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, no. When you went into the Dreamcatcher room, you felt great. The magic stuff, like the crap feelings, appeared to go away since you kind of feel progressively crappy the longer you've been here.
So, like, now we're addicted to the Dreamcatcher then.
Whoa.
User was moved to your channel.
Did I hear Panda join us?
Oh.
I didn't hear any expletives. Must be an imposter. All right. Okay. All right, I yelled at Wing that it says last online 9 hours, so I don't know. Hopefully he's okay. Because the last time he didn't show up, his power went out or something, so we'll see. Anyway, I've just recapped the encounter that Margaret had in her sleep.
Ah.
With
Yeah.
one half of the Shining Girls.
What that?
One half of the Shining Girls.
I'm missing that context. Missing the context for that.
The Shining. Is that? I might have the wrong movie. With the two girls at the end.
The twins.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, creepy.
Oh, right.
The twins
Alright,
appear and then suddenly there's a blood wall.
Yep.
Yeah, and the red rum. Red rum, red rum.
There's somebody else.
What?
Who's this owl?
Who is this owl guy? Well, he's a prospective player. Just helping him out with his character creation.
Okay.
Yep, more the merrier. And hopefully the lower the likelihood of you all dying.
So, have I recovered any of my
What?
HP yet?
All of it?
Thank you.
You don't know why, though. You
Nope.
just went to bed and you just, so basically, basically you were bleeding out. You noticed that you stopped bleeding, and then you were just lifted into a cart and carted back to the inn and laid down. And after sleeping, you were fully healed, though you definitely have scars where you were injured. Also, since you don't maintain the cart's gone.
Somebody stole the card. I don't know what happened. Those teenagers.
Uh-oh.
Well, do we see the card disappear?
Let's see. I think the cart's still there. Oh, it's still there.
Oh, okay.
You made the cart midday. It has a daily maintenance.
Okay.
So I don't know. Wherever you carted the cart, that's where it is. Also, we recapped the other odd occurrences. I mean, you could say there were, I don't know, you could say there was an ordinary occurrence, you know. Who knows? Maybe there were a bunch of old guys wearing priest robes that, you know, disintegrated into paper after saying some weird stuff.
Yeah, you know, maybe I was asleep and I didn't. Wow.
I don't know, but unlike the dream encounter, you all saw that stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna put that light on. Bloop, bleep. Oh, where is that thing?
Alright.
Deep. I got this.
Commander's
Okay,
light.
great. Wow. Okay, you guys saw some shit. Okay. And now, and also you guys asked about him, and the townsfolk said that he was Father Scott, and he is the basically the priest of the town, but he died years ago, and he's buried at the cemetery. And you guys considered visiting the cemetery.
Oh,
I would like to
yeah.
spend 5 turns concentrating on my psychic, please.
And then only move it a quarter of your movement value?
Sure.
I mean, sure. I mean, 5 turns is about 10 seconds. It's not really a big deal, sure. I mean, it's just the morning, and everybody is just waking up, and let's see. Margaret's gonna get up, and I guess the first thing she'll see after getting up is just Mika is just standing by in the corner. And there's no indication that she slept. Her bed area looks the exact same as it did before that.
So she's just standing there,
Yep.
staring at me sleeping?
No, not necessarily.
Slept well?
Was that?
I'll ask her if she slept well. Sarcastically?
She'll say, sure.
Your bed is neat.
She's gonna look you in the eye and say, are you gonna let it bother you?
Nope. I have to remember that Margaret's a low intelligence character, so.
No, you don't have to do that.
Just play her a little more blasé, so I'll say.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'll say no. And I'll just hop out of bed, get ready. Skip out the door, say see you for breakfast.
But yeah, she'll come along. And, let's briefly check to see if Window's on. No, he's not. Of course he's not. Also, are you gonna let the is the encounter going to influence anything that Margaret does?
The dream she had?
Yep. Well,
Well, seeing how, um, Mika obviously did not sleep. Wingnut's not down yet. Or his character.
Is he still sleeping in my room?
I don't think he has anywhere else to sleep.
Panda, I forget your character's name.
Desiree.
Desiree. I mean, she'll be the only other one. I'll see if she got some sleep. If she looks like she got some sleep.
Oh, well, let's see. It may be worth noting that Mika does not look fatigued.
Okay.
Not fatigued at all.
Wait for Desiree to come and then I'll ask if anybody else had any weird dreams.
Alright, so can I explain what's going on in my room?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what is going on in there?
So I'm gonna shake him violently, trying to wake him up. And I'm gonna use mind reading after waiting the 3 to 5 turns for the extra power up. Not mind reading, psychic illusion. My bad.
Oh boy.
So when he wakes up,
It won't work, dude.
it won't. I'm sorry.
Okay, fine. Let me look at the rules.
I can't wake up a person and then do an illusion on them.
We'll see. Holy cow. Maintenance. Let's see. Failures. Potential.
What?
In a moment, let's see. Ah. You can only maintain a power at easy. Alright, wait, not. At 40, yep, because you have 40 potential. Yep, I reread the rules.
Sorry?
So, there are 2 ways that you could use Psychic Illusion. One of which is have 80 psychic potential, and then you could just maintain it at 80 difficulty. You could have your 40 psychic potential. You could roll a total to activate it higher than an 80 or higher, then spend 2 free psychic points to improve your ability to maintain by 40. Then you would have 80 and you could maintain it at 80.
So that's your bonus for waiting, plus 30. Bonus for touching, 20.
Alright, sure. You're touching him. Fine. That's he gets okay, well, I mean, his final PSR, his PSR before he rolls is probably higher than your effect. Unless you're going to whack him for 10% of his life points, then do it.
You know what? I will try.
No. That could hurt. Okay. That could be a bad idea. Okay, fine. No, I don't think so. No. Not happening. Anyway, moving on with the actual story and keeping the stupid shit to a controlled level. Anyway, we've got our blue boy coming on down to the breakfast room, and he gets the same question that everybody else does.
Weird dreams? I'm sorry, I've kind of been out of it for the last couple of days.
I can also just move us all back to that map. I just have to get this other character over.
Why? What have you guys been seeing?
Regular weird stuff.
Regular weird stuff. Okay.
Be confused.
Where is that character token? I thought I copied it. What? Alright, I'll just take it back off the sheet. Easily done. Haha, okay. Now we can switch maps back. Ta-da! Oh, wait, he's got to be in it too. There. Nice.
I'm gonna lean over to Margaret. Hey, Margaret. By any chance, do you have anything that could improve one's psychic ability?
Just look at him. As I'm sure my toast will say, no. Go back to chewing. I'll say, ask Mika. She's always doing that weird stuff.
Thank you. I walk over to Mika. So, by any chance, do you have anything to increase psychic powers?
I shall say, what makes you think I'd know that?
Well, generally the stuff you do, and Margaret Yeah, Margaret over there thinks you do as well.
In character, you guys have no, I guess, I don't know. I guess if you have, I mean, anybody could do the feats that she accomplished with pretty much any, there are plenty of supernatural ways to do the feats that she accomplished, but I guess if you're familiar with mental powers, I guess you think everything's mental powers. Even, just making carts. Maybe it was done with a, who knows. The cart magic.
Was it magical? I found it.
Whoa. Around the corner, right. Right. The cart was not magical. You found it.
Yes.
It's just the supernatural ability to just find anything that you need.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, not supernatural. Just really.
You're really attentive.
Yes.
I mean, there is, this Anima is the type of system that would have such a thing. That's actually like that. So, funny enough, such a thing does exist. Or, if you're, about to, get into a fight with somebody and you have no weapon, you might just, find a pipe that you can pick up and whack them with. I don't know. There's plenty of weird stuff. I don't know. It's great. There are really no limits to what the system can do. Also, if it doesn't exist, there's a system for making all that shit up.
Okay.
Anyway, Mika will say, I don't really think it concerns you.
Ooh.
Look, I got 40 silver I can give you if you do.
You're worth more than 40 silver to the Inquisition.
I'm gonna stare at her hard. Huh. I don't think I want to be here anymore.
I'll shout over because I assume I'm at a different table, and I'll just say, "Smart move."
Wait, at who?
Victor, I would be listening in, but I'll shout over and I'll say, "Smart move," and just go back to you, my food.
What? Just stop. Just his stopping of his talking. So, let's see.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Dang it, I gotta find the list again.
Oh, of what?
The time spent and increase of power. I would like to focus my psychic powers for 1 minute. Hello?
Yes. Absolutely. Just give me a moment. Let's see.
It's not good when he rolls dice.
Okay, proceed.
Alright, so I'm gonna walk over to the bartender, ask for an ale, and when she puts it on the counter, I'm gonna brush her hand and say, "So, did you see that?" And in that moment, hit her with my psychic illusion.
I'm gonna watch. I want to see what happens.
All right. You're incapable of maintaining it, so it fizzles out immediately. So I guess let's see. So you have a 60. You have a 60 to maintain, but that still isn't good enough. Okay, so that's that. Are you taking your drink?
Alright, explain this to me. How is somebody supposed to use their psychic powers if they can't put it into their innate slot?
It's relatively straightforward. You either have to have enough potential to maintain it, or you can put free psychic points temporarily into a power to improve your ability to maintain it. And if you do not have enough potential, you're not maintaining it. So as I've explained, it's pretty simple. Since you have 40 potential, it means you can maintain as many powers as you have slots at 40 difficulty. So you can only maintain powers equal to or less than your psychic potential, though if you have extra free psychic points left, you can temporarily boost your maintenance by 20 for each one. Then once you're done maintaining your power, you get your free psychic points back at 1 per hour.
Alright, and the psychic potential I have that's still free is 3 points. So I could in fact increase it by 20. So you're 60 by 20.
But
80.
you've okay, let me see. Let's see. Oh, so you final used 3. Okay. That's fine. So you're gonna improve your ability to maintain it.
Hold
So
on,
that
I'm
you,
looking for the maintenance.
it's pretty straightforward. You need at least 80. And if you want to, if you want to maintain it at 120, that means you would have to put 4 free psychic points in so you can maintain at 120. Or, no, 3. Wait. Yeah, it would be 4. Yes, it would be.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend the 1 psychic potential. Which means I should be able to maintain this power at the very least 80.
Sure. That's fine. 80 PSR is the check. Okay. Sure. Let me see. Ta-da. Okay, great. You are you're using whatever you're using.
Alright, I make her think that the Duke has just walked into the building.
She's gonna just brush you off and resume her duties with preparing the food and drink.
I have him walk up to her and ask her if she would give him a drink.
She's gonna kind of look a bit confused and go, "Him? You?"
Sorry?
I just gave you a drink.
No, not me, the Duke.
She'll say, maybe you've had a bit too much to drink. Plus, let's see. Let's see, since you no longer had 80 potential, you had 60, so it fizzled out. Whether it succeeded or not will forever be a mystery.
Alright, folks, I'm ending it here. Thank you very much for joining us.